guys, Brian Stevens here with the National Real Estate Post. I want to say thank you to Beef and the Career Compass for having me down at their event in Temecula late last week. What a great time. And for all the real estate agents who reached out, who want to make all of their buyers cash buyers with a new program that we have over here, we will be getting in touch with you this week. If you think about all these iBuyers with these fintech companies, they certainly aren't cheaper. They're certainly not better than working with a local real estate agent, but what they are is they're faster because they're all cash. Now, you as a real estate agent are going to be able to compete eye to eye with the Zillows and Open Doors of the world. All you have to do to learn more information about this is click this banner right over there, and I'm telling you guys, moving on with the show, the Freddie Mac 30-year fixed rate average is moving up once again. We're now at 3.14% at 0.7% cost. Now, we started this whole little game a few months ago when the 30-year fixed rate average was at 2.95%. So we've really only ticked up about 0.2%. Not that big of a deal, but it's decidedly going in the wrong direction now, isn't it? And that's what everybody's kind of worried about right now. Now, did you know that a rate move of about 0.5% means 5% less in purchasing power for buyers? That's right. About 0.5% uptick in rates means 5% less in purchasing power. So if rates go from 2.95 to 3.95, which a lot of people are projecting, then buyers are going to be able to afford about 10% less home. And if buyers can pay less, then presumably sellers will need to drop their price to remain competitive with buyers who don't have the purchasing power that they have right now. In short, buy a house today, don't wait a year. Now, I know this is a hard argument to make when values went up 17% this last year, and even most conservative estimates say that values are going to climb over 11% this year. And I'm telling you, it really depends on what happens with interest rates, because an uptick could mean a downturn in real estate. Now, one argument is here, and this one's kind of interesting. We are going to maintain artificially low interest rates simply because the alternative would be too painful. Like, take the R out of recession and replace that sucker with a D, if you know what I mean. Now, this is according to Joel Kahn, the Mortgage Bankers Association Vice President of Economic and Industry Forecast. He says the increase in rates triggered the fifth straight decrease in refinance activity to the slowest weekly pace since January 2020. Higher rates continue to reduce borrowers' incentive to refinance. Now, we all saw this whole thing with refinances coming, and by the way, the idea is they're going to fall off a cliff to the tune of nearly 70%. So hold on to your seats right now and start begging real estate agents for business again. Now, he goes on to say, meanwhile, purchase activity has continued to thrive with a seasonally adjusted purchase index increasing 4% from 1 week earlier. But according to the NAR, the National Association of Realtors, after rising 8% in August, pending home sales dropped 2.3% in September. The index dropped to 116.7% in September, which is 8% lower than it was a year ago. So yeah, we kind of have a mixed bag right here, but every indication is you need to be pivoting your business as a loan officer over to the purchase market, and the sooner you do it, the better off you're going to be. Now, CoStar, that's a company who boasts being a global leader in commercial real estate information analytics and news, and their CEO just said at the Inman Connect event in Las Vegas that Zillow is like the mafia, hijacking listings from real estate agents. Now, to be clear, he did not name Zillow, but everybody knew exactly who he was talking about. Okay, so Zillow is like the mafia. Short answer to that is, yeah, probably, at least in this guy's opinion over here. So don't sue me, Zillow. And here's the reason why he said it, and tell me if you agree or disagree with it. Are you ready? An agent puts up a yard sign, and then another company pulls up, spray paints over the sign, and puts a new agent's name on that sign. Florence, who is the CEO, said nobody would tolerate such behavior in the real world. Yet that's what he believes Zillow is doing right now, because Zillow is a real estate brokerage in every state in the country, and they have access to everyone's listings on multiple listing systems. But you can also say that Zillow is nothing more than a super-powered national IDX site, and as we all know, every real estate agent in the country has access to all the listings in their MLS via an IDX feed. And on that feed to an agent's IDX feed, the leads are intended and designed to go to the agent paying for the IDX feed, not the listing agent. Kind of like Zillow. But if you really want to know how I feel about this whole thing, I think the ones who are foolish about what's going on with Zillow are all the agents who pay for access to Zillow's traffic of buyers and sellers. Because a realtor paying Zillow for marketing is like, I don't know, a Keller Williams agent paying RE/MAX for lead generation. No. Better yet, it's like a Keller agent yielding access to their listings to RE/MAX to market their listings, and then only then paying RE/MAX a fee for the leads that RE/MAX generates off of your very own listings. That would be pretty stupid, right? Yet, I mean, if the shoe fits, just just gotta call the shots like you see them. And by the way, I use Keller and RE/MAX as examples only. Of course, nobody at Keller is paying RE/MAX for leads. I've always said that I thought Zillow is a natural marketing site, not a real estate site, not a real estate company, not a lender, or even a title or escrow company. I think if they kept their brand to marketing and offering third-party vendor tech marketing solutions to real estate agents, they'd absolutely kill it. They jumped the shark when they decided to go head-to-head with the real estate agents who are giving them money right now. And what happened? Well, they grossly over-leveraged on their inventory of properties that they purchased and had to pull out of the business model, the very business model that they're trying to go down as a real estate company. Here's what they ought to do. Build a Zillow for the car industry. They would absolutely crush it. And you know who pays handsomely for leads? And do you know who actually calls leads? Car salesmen. They kill this stuff. So there, let's get rid of Richard Barton and reinstall Spencer as the CEO of Zillow and chase down the car industry, and you guys will absolutely destroy it. And then you can become friends with the real estate industry once again. What a novel idea. It's just food for thought from one person's opinion. Hey, listen guys, make sure you share this with real estate agents and lenders in your area and let me know what you think by commenting down below. And don't forget, let's turn all of your people into cash buyers. Let's get rid of some of that little buyer fatigue thing that we have going on right now where you're writing 25 offers. Cash is king, guys. We can do that for you. Look forward to talking to you guys soon. Bye.